The budget does not have any funding for the Halifax County Airport, which closed on May 1st, 2009. In past budgets, the City of Roanoke Rapids has completely funded the operations of the Halifax County Airport. And because of the new airport authority, we'll be a partner in that, and we no longer have to fund 100% of the cost of the airport. It does fund part-time hours for recreation summer activities, pools, and facility rentals. State games we are proposing to hold again this year. They'll be held through a self-supporting agreement. The revenues that will be coming in from fees that are collected to participate, there'll be the self-supporting revenues to cover the cost to hold those events. We've got some grant matches being funded for the Senior Center for General Purpose Grant, Outreach Grant, and Transportation Grant. These grants we get on an annual basis. We've been lucky enough to get them, and they require very little match from the city, and they do provide a great service for our seniors. And those grants we really need to try and continue to work with. We also set aside $10,000 each year, just and we call it under miscellaneous grants. And what that is we put aside money each year in case a grant comes up in October, November, something may come that we had not anticipated. They require a 10% match. So that $10,000, City Council could get in excess of $100,000 more in grant funds, because you got that $10,000 set aside and available to go ahead and apply for a grant. And we set aside every year, and we use some of it most years, but very rarely do we use it all. There's some grants from the library that are in this year's budget. Those are the Gates grant for $15,500, the public library grant of $5,000, and then state aid to libraries of $18,000. The budget funds some employee benefits. Those are longevity, police separation allowance, which is required by law, retirement for employees, and that is a requirement by law also. The police 401k, which is required by law. The non-police 401k, which City Council was kind enough to try and do something for the employees who are not in the police department, to provide something. It's not at the same level as the police department, but it is something for the other employees. It funds educational bonus for police and firemen, and it covers retirees' health insurance. And I'll be happy to answer any questions you have.
Thank you, Phyllis. Anyone have any questions for Phyllis? Before I close the public hearing, is there anyone in the audience that would like to speak concerning the budget? Madam Clerk, let the records indicate no one is moving forward to speak. And at this time, I will close this public hearing.